Hello everyone, this is Pastor Carlton. We're going to do a little bit of reading today from Psalm 119, verses 89 through 96. Forever, O Lord, your word is firmly fixed in the heavens. Your faithfulness endures to all generations. You have established the earth, and it stands fast. By your appointment, they stand this day, for all things are your servants. If your law had not been my delight, I would have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for by them you have given me life. I am yours, save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked lie in wait to destroy me, but I consider your testimonies. I have seen a limit to all perfection, but your commandment is exceedingly broad. I want to remind us today that God's faithfulness endures forever. He made all things, and by His word, all things will remain. Over the past 2 years at Briar Branch, we have been, God has been so faithful to us and has given us some of the best weather for the last 2 years that I could preach to my church through. And in the last 2 Sundays, we have not been able to meet. But I want to remind you that God is still faithful. We have different families who have been sick, and I believe that God has given us a few days to rest and to meditate on His Word, I pray. I want to encourage everyone to study His Word this week and be ready to attend church next Sunday if God's will be done. I want to remind everyone that no matter what you're going through, God is still on the throne. He's still in control of everything. So please keep the faith. Look up. Jesus is coming. So I want to leave you with a few verses to study this week, so I'm going to just sort of tell you to them and let you write them down and then go back and read them after we're finished. The first one is still in Psalms, but it's Psalm 33, verse 6. It reads as follows: By the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the host of them by the breath of His mouth. Next one is the very first part of the Bible, Genesis 1:1. It says, In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Jump back into the New Testament. We see in Hebrews 11:3, by faith we understand that the universe was created by the Word of God, so what is seen is not made of things that are visible. Let me read that again. By faith, we understand that the universe was created by the Word of God, so that what is made was not made out of things that are visible. I want you to take that to heart and think about that. People often ask, where did we come from? How did we get here? Why are things the way they are? And of course, all kind of answers are given and have been throughout the ages. But in the Bible, we realize that God has created all things, and by His might, He sustains them as well. Some more in the Bible, John 1:1, and then John 1:14, very familiar verses. It says, John tells us that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Then jump down to verse 14. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We beheld His glory, the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Now, do you really believe that today? That's the real question. Does that belief impact your life, your business, your unfulfilled dreams? And what does it really matter that the Word of God is fixed in the heavens? It means everything to me, and I pray it does to you as well. The promises of God do not wear out over time. They endure forever. One last verse. Isaiah 40, verse 8. The grass withers and the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. God bless you, and see you Sunday.